mean, I think the margins have been really small. I mean, the last couple of games, but I think, just details in our game, I think, haven't quite been there. And I mean, it's on us to figure that out and to just be better. I mean, we got to get it through our head that all these games, especially some of the teams we're playing all these games are going to be playoff-like games. There's teams that are, fighting for their lives. They're trying to make a push. They're desperate teams like the one we played tonight. So, we got to wrap our heads around that and just be better all around as a team.
Why do you think the details might have been there earlier in the season and then maybe over the last several months?
Well, I mean, it's never going to be perfect throughout the year, but I think when there's slippage like that, it's just trying to get back on track as quickly as possible. And, for whatever reason, it just hasn't kind of clicked, hasn't really gotten back on track for us. So, I think it's just important for us to just take a look in the mirror, hit the reset button. We've got an important week coming up with a lot of games. So, we just got to, push through whatever the adversity is that we're going through and just kind of recommit to one another and just be better. This is an important week. There's nothing that we can change now about this past one. And we know the areas and the details that, we need to play with to be a better team all around.
Is that at both ends, Auston?
Definitely. Both ends, special teams, everything. I mean, it's everything.
How are you feeling, Auston? Obviously, you got the rest this morning. Where are your energy levels at? How are you feeling about your game?
Yeah, fine. It's that point in the season where, everybody's grinding through something right now. So, it is what it is. Just got to keep pushing, keep, trying to do what I can do, compete out there, just try to keep generating opportunities.
Max doesn't get an assist on your goal, but he obviously was a big part of the pressure there to turn the puck over. What did you like about playing with him tonight?
Yeah, I always enjoy playing with him. He's an easy guy to play with. He moves the puck. He sees the ice extremely well. I found we have pretty good chemistry anytime we've been able to play together. It seems to click pretty well. So we made some good plays tonight, and obviously that play, it's not necessarily a skill play. It's more of an effort-based play, but I thought he was really moving his feet all night tonight for us.
Any concern for Scott Lawton right now, going into the game like that? Any concern for Scott Lawton leaving the game like that, Auston?
I didn't see him.
Okay.
I didn't see it.
What did you think about Lawton getting into that fight?
Yeah, I mean, he's the guy that likes to play with an edge. So, pretty great to see that. Obviously, he's a newer guy around here, but a lot of us know him from different camps, being from Toronto, stuff like that. So I think he's fit in really well here, and it's always exciting to see a guy do that.
What have you noticed about the Sens this season? It looks like maybe they're ready to take a step. We got to see Brady up close at the Four Nations. What are you seeing from them this year?
Yeah, they're a hungry team. I mean, they've been through some ups and downs, and a lot of guys that kind of came into the league early on, a lot of high skill and stuff. Their game's matured, and they're playing well as a team right now. So obviously they're making a big push at the moment.
What do you see as the difference in this one tonight?
I think just hitting the net, getting on net a little bit more. I think throughout the game, there's opportunities where we can play behind them a little bit more and get in there. But overall, I think if we hit a net on a couple chances, including myself, that might be a different game.
What do you notice about the Sens right now? They're clearly feeling it. Look like maybe they're taking a step. What's standing out?
Yeah, they play good. They have good structure right now. They're playing well in all three zones. So you can kind of notice that they're playing the right way. Good for them, but we're going to look to continue to improve.
I know you're fairly new here, but what's the key to getting into a little funk here, losing 5-6?
Yeah, I think just focusing one shift at a time. It's the process, not the end result. For us, just going out there and doing our duties throughout the shift. That's all we need to focus on right now, and I think that'll be the result that we want.
How have you found the adjustment? Where do you feel like you're at in terms of getting up to speed with a new team?
I feel like I'm getting there. I feel like these guys are easy to find in certain ways. They do a great job moving around, making themselves available for passes and breakouts. So there's a lot within this group that I like, and a lot that I see that going forward, I think there can be a lot of great potential here.
What have been your early takeaways of the leadership group, Auston, and how they carry themselves?
Yeah, coming into this market, it's not easy, but the way that these guys carry themselves with confidence each day is an example that I would like to follow and be a part of as well. So staying even-keeled is a big thing, never getting too high, never getting too low, especially in situations like these. So I think they've been fantastic, and I have a lot of respect for those guys.
Getting the assist on Willie's goal, how does it feel like to get that point with a new club?
That's always good. Not exactly my game by any means, but overall, whenever I can contribute in any way I want to, that's what I'm here to do, is try to make this team as successful as I can and help along the road, pull on that rope. So that definitely does feel good.
Scott was talking this morning about how he misses his wife and son, and they're going to get up here eventually. Just what's been the adjustment like for you off the ice?
Yeah, it's different. Being in a hotel all the time, a little bit different. But I have my wife and my daughter up here right now, which has been a blessing for sure. So just trying to have as much fun and experience the city in the ways that we can, trying to make more of a home out of it.
How did you assess the game tonight? The difference in your mind?
Just a couple bounces. I mean, just margin of error. So small right now, and they're a desperate hockey team looking to climb the standings. And if we make any mistakes, they capitalize. For me, it's you got to make a save. You look at the end, Linus at the end made some saves, and that's what it boils down to.
What's the key to snapping out of a losing streak?
Just go back to the basics. Go back to training camp. Kind of the way we played the first month or two of the season. Just try to reassess and get back to that mindset, that attitude, that tenacity that we were playing with, to start the year, and just kind of regroup.
I believe this is a career high in starts for you. Obviously, you had the break because of the injury, but how do you feel like you've kind of managed the greater workload when you have been playing?
I feel good. At the end of the day, you're a professional athlete. Your job is to be ready, be in shape. So I've been working hard in the gym, and no fatigue. Feel good out there and moving well. So it's been fine.
What stands out to you about the Sens? It seems like they're about to take a step. What are you noticing about them?
Just their tenacity on the forecheck, just the way that they rim pucks out, recover pucks in the offensive zone, and just the way that they get bodies to the front. They're just throwing pucks at the net and kind of turning, just getting bounces. So maybe that's something that we can take from them and kind of incorporate in our game, because it seems to be working for them.
Parents' goal, is it tough to track when he's kind of losing his position? It kind of has so much shooting.
That's the second one you're talking
Yeah.
about? Yeah, it's just going east-west play. I mean, their guy's coming down right down the center there, so you're kind of focused on him, and he kind of dishes it off to a guy for a one-timer, so you're just trying to get a push across, and they have made a good shot there.
What do you think the PK can do to tighten up here moving forward?
I thought we were pretty good tonight. Obviously it's a bad bounce, off Tanny's stick, but I think the first 30, 40 seconds of their power play, we kind of have them in their zone. Did a good job of not letting them break in. So I just think it's a mindset thing. Just kind of get back to, like I said, basics, and kind of just go over a few things. But overall, I thought it was pretty good tonight.
Yeah, I don't think that we get to our game until, at some point in the third period. Just not playing to our level right now.
What's it going to take to get it back on track here?
I think we just got to simplify and, grind a little bit. That's it.
What did you see on your goal, holding on to the puck before making that play?
Yeah, just held on to it and got a little opening, and took it to the net and was able to put it in.
What do you think? Go ahead.
Auston was talking about the cleaning up the details that has to happen. Really, where would you see that?
Yeah, I think it's all over the ice. I think, D zone, power play PK, O zone, how we're playing with the puck. I think everything's just got to be, picked up a notch and dial it up.
Every team's going to go through adversity. Can you put your finger on why this is popping up now for you guys?
I don't really know why. I don't think we've really been playing too good as of late, but rather have this happen now than later. So, have a good day off tomorrow, and I'm ready to go on Monday.
What are you noticing about the Sens? They always seem to give you trouble, but it seems like this year they're maybe ready to take a step. What do you notice? What stands out about Ottawa?
Yeah, they've been playing good every time we played them. Playing good on both sides of the puck. I think that's what's important.
Craig, how did you assess the team tonight?
Thought, I'd use the word urgency, some detail stuff. I thought that their 3 goals were all about losing battles inside the blue line. We didn't win enough battles there in that area of the game. And, it's urgency for me and details in the first two periods that weren't there. But when we decide to have urgency and do things the right way, we're a way better team in the third. But you're behind, and sometimes you don't come back. We had chances, but that's what happens.
Where's your level of concern that it's not there in the first two periods?
Well, I'm concerned for sure, but, you know, I mean, it's just an attitude, you know, that we got to have from the start of the game.
How do you coach that, or how do you hope they find that urgency?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's hockey, right? There's certain stretches you go through where it's not there, and you just keep battling away as a coach, and you got to, you know, hold your players accountable to it, and they got to hold themselves accountable to it. They need to make their mind up in the room, the importance of the start of the game and 60 minutes of, you know, urgency, details, doing things right, playing our game. You know, we just, I didn't find that we wanted to play our game early enough in this game. We wanted to bring pucks back and play slow and try to go through them. And yeah, we had some chances off the rush. I get all that, but you don't build your game. You know, third period, kind of, we played more north, won more battles, more urgency, and it's a different period, right? So it's about us getting together here and putting 60 minutes together of that.
What stands out about the leadership group so far? What you've learned about them that leads you to believe they're going to be able to get this back on?
Oh, 100%, I do believe that. Yeah, these guys, they want to win. Trust me on that. They want to win, and they want to. You know, there's a sense of frustration for sure, and we got to look past that. You know, we can't, you know, complain about or, you know, get undisciplined because teams are checking us hard, and that's what you got to get through. They checked hard tonight. Florida checked hard. Teams are going to check hard. Every game we play, they're going to check hard. And you got to fight through the check. You got to fight through the checking. And, you know, we checked well tonight too. We didn't give up a ton, you know, 24 shots. I mean, you know, there's always things you can clean up. But we can do a lot more with the puck. We can make it a lot harder on other teams with the puck, and we're not right now. Reluctant to shoot in the first two periods. You know, just all those little things.
You adjusted the lines in the third. Was that
Just trying to get something going. Trying to find some.
part of that as well, just to try and get him with different guys in there?
Yeah, I mean, I had him tonight starting with Willie and Yarny, but you know, I'll look at the lines and figure that out.
He left the game.
He got a stick in the eye. He's fine though. Yeah, I do get some stitches.
Where are you at with Austin's game? He said, you know, he was talking to us in there, everyone's going through something at this time of year.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's, you know, this time of year, there's always guys that are playing hurt or banged up and stuff, and he's no different. But, you know, he'll fight through it. That's, you know, he doesn't want any sympathy. He'll fight through it.